It's in the game.
And we'll get a look at Coach Matt. Should be a special one.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson, who swarms in the middle and just gets maybe a yard. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. We've set of downs from 37.
First down, Steelers.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll throw for it. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
19, Tiger, 19, alert, alert.
Handoff here for Miller. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Cougar 19.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
Again, it's Miller. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Panther 6, 17.
3rd down, here's Shuck. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Johnson up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Here we go. Bring it. 7. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Saints.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street. Keep it up. Ready.
On play action, here's Shuck. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
23-yard line.
Ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, a give to Miller. Space to the left. And he has it all the way down to the 8. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Street. Ready.
They'll run with Kamara. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Go. 60 bicep. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
18 rattle. 19 check. 18 Cardinal.
Chuck now on 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4th down and goal.
On the give, it's Miller. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. Howard. Complete right side to Washington. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Now an inside give to Johnson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throwing here, Howard. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Miller. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
Running once more with Miller. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down from the 42. Now it's Miller. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Steelers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Johnson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
A give. This is Johnson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And a Steeler first down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Johnson again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Howard now, 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Chuck now on 1st down. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Complete on the option. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Liking 18. Panther Street.
Trying the right side with Miller. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Hup.
Coming left is Miller. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
60 Bison. 60. Go.
Throw here, third down. Taking a deep shot here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Howard looking to pass. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Working quickly here.
Complete to Darnell Washington.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's
On play action, here's Howard. That's Cox. He's got Washington. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lays out left side and gets it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Fourth down, pass coming. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Looking quickly here.
That's another Steelers first down.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Finds a man right side. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Johnson up the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And goes to the hurry up here. On first down, Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10 now, Howard. He's got it at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Saints' 6-yard line.
It's Johnson again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Now backed up to the 8, third and goal. Out of the gun, Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Again, it's Miller. Fights his way through a tackle. Good run there, about 9, but still third down coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Handoff here for Miller. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's Miller. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
T.J. Watt
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a short gain of 1, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. Escapes a defender. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A give right side to Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 28, Steelers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Howard. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Howard to throw. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. There he goes on the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Cougar 19. Panther Street.
Now an inside hit. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Kamara now on first and 10. He dodged the tackle. Down the left sideline he goes. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Go, Rig, go! Ready! 70 Timberwolf!
They'll run with Kamara. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
So that
goal.
brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go, shot! Coogan, half bring this one, down to 60. Go!
Off the play action, Chuck. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
35. Steelers 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Now Howard to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
And the Steelers first down.
Howard looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Finds the in route complete. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
Third is short, Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now on the toss to Kamara. Still going inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and
Give on second to Kamara.
25-yard line.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Saints, first down. First and goal.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season.